All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're talking about something that so many self-employed Aussies are wondering. How in the world do you get a home loan when you're your own boss? It can feel like a maze, but trust me, we're going to give you the map.
Welcome to Finance Hub and Networks, your mortgage broker in Australia. You know, being your own boss is an incredible feeling, right? The freedom, the challenge, it's amazing. But when it comes to buying a home, that one big question can start to creep in. Is this even possible for me? It can feel like a huge hurdle, but I'm here to tell you the answer is a definite yes. You just need to know how to play the game.
So, first things first, let's pull back the curtain and understand why it can feel a little tougher for self-employed folks. It really all boils down to how lenders look at risk. And here's the most important thing to get your head around. It's not personal. Lenders just see an income that goes up and down, and their brains immediately flash unpredictable. A regular paycheck is simple for them to understand. Your income, it takes a bit more work. They just need you to prove with solid evidence that you can comfortably and reliably make those repayments month after month.
Which, of course, brings us to the most critical part of this whole process, your paperwork. Now, I know, nobody loves paperwork, but I want you to stop thinking of it as a chore. Instead, think of it as building your case. You're the lawyer, and these documents are your star witnesses, proving just how financially solid you are. So, how do we get all that paperwork in order? Well, it all starts with a checklist. Seriously, getting organized right from the start is going to make your life so much easier, and it shows the lender that you are professional, prepared, and ready to go.
Okay, screenshot this if you need to. This is your toolkit. You'll need 1 to 2 years of tax returns. This shows your income history. Your notices of assessment from the ATO are basically the official stamp of approval on those returns. Then your business financials, like your profit and loss, show the health of your actual business. Your ABN and BAS records prove you're a legitimate operating business. And finally, your bank statements show the real-world cash flow. The neater and more complete this package is, the more confident a lender is going to feel.
All right, so you've got all your documents. Now you've got a choice to make. There are generally two main paths you can walk down, and knowing the difference between them is absolutely key. So let's break this down. On one hand, you've got your full doc loan. This is the gold standard. You provide the whole shebang, 2+ years of financials, and your reward for that is getting the best, most competitive interest rates. On the other hand, you have low doc loans. These are great if your business is newer or your paperwork isn't quite perfect yet. You provide less documentation, but here's the trade-off. You're almost certainly going to pay a higher interest rate because the lender is taking on a bit more risk. Okay, beyond the documents and the loan types, what else can you be doing right now to make your application practically irresistible to a lender? Let's get into 5 really powerful tips. Number 1, tidy records. I know I sound like a broken record, but it is that important. 2, separate your bank accounts. This is huge. It makes it crystal clear what's business income and what's personal spending. 3, keep that ABN active. It shows stability. 4, a bigger deposit is your secret weapon. Aiming for 20% really reduces the lender's risk and shows you're serious. And number 5, and please listen to this one, keep your credit clean. Pay down your debts, and for goodness sake, don't apply for a new credit card or car loan right before you go for a mortgage. So, after all that work, how do you know when it's go time? How can you feel confident walking into that application? Let's do a final readiness check. This right here, this is your green light. If you can nod your head to these points, you are in a fantastic position. You've got 2 years of solid income history. Your records are complete. Your ABN is active. You've saved up a great deposit. And your credit history is looking sharp. If that sounds like you, then you are absolutely ready to take that next step. So really, the main thing to remember is this. Being self-employed isn't a barrier to home ownership. Not at all. It just means you need a better plan. It's about preparation and getting the right advice. If you do that, the dream home you've been working so hard for is completely within your reach. Now, of course, every situation is a bit different, so getting some advice tailored just for you can make a huge difference. Thanks so much for watching.